Franklin that is right smack in front of us. And last week I mentioned just a little bit about this, but and I didn't want to go ahead of myself, but it's that time, ladies and gentlemen, when we have to begin to brave up and to brace up for all of these tropical storms and possible hurricanes that come our way. But first of all, tenemos que darle las gracias a nuestro Dios porque hoy nos permitió respirar, abrir los ojos, respirar, vivir. Y eso es un regalo que me da a diario nuestro Creador, y a ti también, si es que me escuchas. Y les pido que se unan conmigo hoy, en particular a pedir protección, a pedir que nos cuide, que nos mantenga sanos y salvos durante esta, y aunque no está puesto para venir sobre esta área directamente, pero de una forma u otra, compañeros, vamos a conseguir efectos. Padre, te doy las gracias por que me das la vida, nos das la vida, nos das la salud, nos das fuerzas. Padre, gracias por todo lo que haces por nosotros, por ese gran amor que tienes para nosotros. Te pido que continúes bendiciéndonos, cuidándonos, perdonándonos, protegiéndonos. Padre, hoy en particular te pido por todas aquellas personas que están en el camino directo de esta tormenta, que sepan cuidarse, que puedan moverse de donde están, que sepan escuchar y entender las alertas. Padre, todas aquellas personas que viven en las secciones bajas, que son vulnerables a inundaciones, aquellas personas que con niños y ancianos que pues uno puede correr, es saludable, pero aquellos no pueden. Cuídalos, Padre. Sánalos. Aquellas personas enfermas, cuídalos también, Padre. Y por todos nosotros, Padre, por todos nosotros, cuídanos durante este periodo, que aunque no es un huracán por decir, Padre, pero es una tormenta que nos puede causar daño de una forma u otra. Padre, te bendecimos, te glorificamos, te bendecimos tu nombre siempre. Amén. Good morning. If you've just joined us, it's exactly 7 minutes after 7 o'clock. And we'll turn now to the Belize Weather Bureau for the general weather forecast. And this report was generated at 6 o'clock in the morning, indicating that Tropical Storm Franklin is over the Northwest Caribbean Sea and supporting moist and unstable conditions. Tropical Storm Franklin is right in front of us. It's not coming directly at us, but it's moving slightly west-northwestward. And it's going, and I'm going ahead of myself here, and is expected, ladies and gentlemen, expected to go over the area slightly above Chetumal. But let's listen to what the weather forecast says. Cloudy skies for Belize, with a few showers and thunderstorms over most areas, but especially along the coast today and increasing over most areas tonight. I beg your pardon. Winds blowing from the north, from the northeast and north at 10 to 20 knots and very squally. The sea state moderate to rough. Temperatures along the coast 87 degrees as a max, 78 as a low. Inland 92 degrees as a max, 73 as a low. And in the hills 77 degrees as a max and 68 degrees as a low. Tropical storm warning. There is a tropical storm warning for the coast, for the northern coast of Belize, from Belize City to the northern border with Mexico. Flash flooding and localized flooding alert in effect for residents living near rivers and streams and low-lying areas. I repeat, there is a flash flooding alert and localized flooding alert in effect for residents living near rivers and streams and low-lying areas. Small craft caution in effect for gusty winds. The outlook for tomorrow, Tuesday, is for cloudy to overcast skies with some showers and a few thunderstorms over most areas, but especially in the north and the coast. There's a high tide this morning at 9:30, a low tide at 4:33 this afternoon, followed by a high tide and second high tide at 10:35 tonight, followed by a second low tide at 3:53 tomorrow morning. The sun sets today at 6:23. The sun rises tomorrow at 5:34. The moon rises this evening at 29 minutes after 6, and the moon sets tomorrow morning at 6:15. Turning quickly to the National Hurricane Center. And it says that deep convection associated with Franklin has been steadily increasing in both coverage and vertical depth since the previous advisory. So the tropical storm Franklin is slowly gaining strength. It is not expected to become a hurricane before landfall. As a matter of fact, it says quite clearly, and I'm going to all the way rapidly to the end, it says that upper level outflow continues to expand in the western semicircle, and a pronounced poleward outflow channel has developed in the northern semicircle. You see, these people, they watch the formation of the center of convection, and if the eye per se is not closed, then that means that it's not well organized, that they're looking for signs that the eye wall is completely closed, and that would indicate that it has strengthened. It has not done so. It is slowly turning to that direction nonetheless. Although the wind analysis indicate that modest westerly mid-level shear is still affecting the cyclone, that hindrance is forecast to abate in another 6 hours or so. Both GFS and ECMW models are forecasting the deep layer and mid-level shear to decrease into near zero in the 12 to 24-hour period, suggesting that Franklin could undergo a period of rapid intensification right up until landfall occurs. Unfortunately, the official intensity forecast does not directly reflect that possible intensification trend due to the 24-hour position being inland over Yucatan, with weakening occurring at the time due to land interaction. So, if it was not so close to land, and if the conditions were the same as it is forecast to be, it would quickly intensify, because the conditions are just so right for it to intensify. However, because it takes a little while before it turns, before that happens, by the time that would have happened, it's already over inland areas and is not going to intensify as much as it could have if it were in the open sea. So it's expected that when it comes inland, north of Chetumal, maybe Mahawal area, a little bit above that area, it's forecasted to come into that area at 65 miles per hour. What does that mean? That and the latest picture suggests that we will have approximately 50% chance of getting that kind of wind. So, which means that we can be getting between 25, 30, 35 mile per hour winds. Nothing to be frightened. Nothing to be frightened. The only thing is that we have to keep watching where exactly it goes. Because if it shifts more west rather than north, then that means that it's lower, and that means that we become more vulnerable. So, el ojo al Cristo, we have to be very, very vigilant. But all the forecasts are coinciding in that it is not going to come directly into Belizean territory, but north of us. This is the forecast as is right now. It may change. So we're asking you to please keep in yourself informed and well in tune. Not to what the neighbor says, not to gossip out in the market, but to the official weather reports from the National Met Service, or if you want, go into the National Hurricane Center webpage where you can get the best information. Muy buenos días, compañeros. Un gran gusto saludarles. Este es el reporte del tiempo para hoy, que indica que la tormenta tropical Franklin está sobre la porción del noroeste del Mar Caribe y que está causando condiciones húmedas e inestables. En realidad, si lo pones en un mapa, la tormenta está justo enfrente de nosotros. A la distancia no te sabría decir, pero no está viniendo directamente sobre nosotros. Está tomando una ruta un poquito más noroeste. Entonces, oeste-noroeste. Y entonces esto está causando que esté yendo, según el último pronóstico, que va a ir un poquito más al norte del país de Belice. Así que, pero esto pudiera cambiar, compañeros, así que lo más importante es mantenerse informado, ¿ok? Al tanto, ¿ok? No está puesto para venir sobre el país, pero obviamente porque es una tormenta algo grande, entonces siempre vamos a tener los vientecitos y las lluvias, eso pues no nos escapamos de esto, pero por decir, no es un huracán, que conste que no es un huracán todavía aún. Si quedara en el mar por más tiempo, pues las condiciones son propicias para que gane fuerza. Pero, como está viniendo, sucede que tan pronto empieza a intensificar, ya está sobre la tierra, y entonces es cuando empieza a debilitar. Así que, el ojo al Cristo. Para mañana, a cielos nublados con algunos chubascos o tormentas sobre la mayoría del país de Belice, pero especialmente sobre la costa, y va a estar aumentando sobre la gran parte de todo el país de Belice hoy por la noche. Así que hoy por la noche va a llover. ¿Ok? Los vientos del noreste y también del norte de 10 a 20 nudos, obviamente, está directamente sobre nosotros viniendo tantito oeste. Entonces, como está circulando contra el reloj. Un sistema de baja presión siempre circula en el hemisferio del norte, siempre circula contra el reloj. Es más, no como el reloj que de 3 y de 9 a 12 y 3, no. Este va de 3 a 12 a las 9, así que va contra. Entonces, si te posicionas el país de Belice aquí y la tormenta viniendo así, entonces los vientos vendrían del norte, ¿ok? Noreste, de 10 a 20 nudos, con ráfagas más fuertes. Así que no se está pronosticando que vientos fuertes, nada por el estilo. El estado del mar moderado a súper agitado, eso sí. Temperaturas por la costa 87 grados como una máxima, 78 como una mínima. En el interior 92 como una máxima, 73 como una mínima. Y por las colinas, compañeros, 77 como una máxima y 68 como una mínima. Hay una warning, hay una nota de cautela para la costa de Belice, de la ciudad de Belice hasta la frontera. Así que solo es la sección norte del país. Y es posible que tengamos inundaciones, y especialmente en las áreas bajas. Así que, por favor, personas viviendo en esas áreas que son notables, que son conocidas para inundaciones rápidas, ¿ok? Viviendo, digamos, en las serranías o donde se asienta el agua, por favor, ejercer máximo cuidado, si es posible, salir, ¿ok? Hay una nota de cautela también para pequeñas embarcaciones porque pudiera haber ráfagas en exceso de lo que normalmente están acostumbrados y pudiera causarles peligro. Para martes y para mañana martes por la noche es para cielos nublados a completamente overcast, es más, completamente nublados, con algunos chubascos y algunas tormentas sobre la gran parte del país de Belice, pero especialmente sobre el norte y por la costa. Así que hoy por la tarde, hoy por la noche, lluvia mañana durante el curso de la mañana y por la tarde lluvia también. No es el mejor día hoy ni mañana para hacer nada allá afuera. Las mareas, una marea alta a las 9:30, una marea baja a las 4:33 hoy por la tarde, otra marea alta a las 10:35 hoy por la noche y otra marea baja a las 3:53 mañana por la madrugada. El sol se oculta hoy, compañeros, a las 6:23, el sol sale mañana a las 5:34, la luna sale hoy por la tarde a las 6:29 y se oculta a las 6:15 mañana por la mañana. Compañeros, hay que agradecerle al National Med Service y estaremos trayendo información durante el curso del show. Vamos a ver si se actualiza la información porque muchas veces pues toma tiempo para que no te van a actualizar el reporte cada 15 minutos, quizás cada 2 horas o algo así. Si es que todavía estamos aquí y les podemos ofrecer más información, con gusto lo estaré haciendo. Tenemos que agradecerle también a nuestros patrocinadores, el señor honorable Gaspar Vega, German Vega, Eduardo Vega, y también a los señores de dueños de A&Rs, Rapidito Loans, también a Derek Gillett y Marie Sosa de Gillett Meat Shop, también la Immaculada Credit Union, Belize Sugar Industries, también compañeros, Belize Tourist Board, Government of Belize Press Office y muchas otras empresas que nos apoyan, Aqualife Water, que nos apoyan con sus anuncios. Compañeros, vamos a una pausa y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes con más noticias. Son exactamente las 7:22, no se vayan, estamos de vuelta entre muy poco.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT Scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Orchid Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
The first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopon Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen guys, it's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. My boy, go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who this bally boy?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macal River. Sample a Kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The Sugar City Morning Show. I'm joined this morning by no other than Mr. Robert Checky. Checky, buenos dias.
Buenos dias, El Reino. I'm thinking about El Reina de la Costa Maya. Reino no is a word, don't you?
Reina?
Reino.
So Reino. See, kingdom. Uh-huh.
I nearly referred to you as that, but I want to say
Why would you?
Because I think about la Reina de la Costa Maya, man.
What does that have to do with me?
Because I make mistake with Reina and Reino. You know?
I can't understand you sometimes.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know if you mean to actually mess with me or what.
I don't. Let's see, we got an early one. Sugar City Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Morning, check. Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Good morning,
sir.
my brother.
Look, check, I called to complain this morning, man.
Go ahead.
I got it, the granddaughter, Saturday, the boundary gonna buy. The gonna buy was already. And the lady have one security guard, my brother. He no business for the work there. The way the ballet acting, haggish. A lot of people may complain about that ballet this Saturday. The league granddaughter tell me one was there, oh, you see them, but me why check out the chief, the work. Then instead of the fella ask, well, somebody, you know, the owner or something about the thing. And if the man hurry, you know the work, you know the work, the man how long, hurry down and take one sign because apparently they were close to 12 o'clock. He gone and hurry pull along the sign, mark that they were close to 12 o'clock and he can't operate the thing, so he can't show up to operate it. And there was no sale, but the way he behaved, I mean, one security guard, you work at the place, man, if the lady sell, you and get paid. If the lady not gonna know business, you know, you gonna pay. And apparently that they drive customers from the place. This kind of no kind of behavior, and then I hear you the talk over boundary store. I mean, that lady, that fella no business to work there. He no business to work. They in business to the work, so what I got animal to deal with. Bye, check it.
All right, good. All right, well, I will pass on that complaint to the proprietor of Boundary Store. Yeah, Emmanuel, but you know, it's a lovely, lovely day for some, and for some not a too lovely day, you know. But we have some things that we'd like to share with the public this morning, and we are scheduled to be here right up until 9 o'clock. And like yourself mentioned, and both of us alluded to it, that not take the weather report for granted. When you hear the weather report, the command, not turn off your radio or the TV. You need to listen and watch the weather report, because this projection should be here, and we understand we're going to get a lot of rain. So if you go haul out your dirty clothes today and wash them, try wash them, because you don't know how long you'll last for. Because you know when the things they come, sometimes they say you pass through a certain day, and you got rain for maybe half day or so, sometimes go more than half day, sometimes go for 2 days. And then, what is about winds? The strength of the winds.
It's forecasted to strengthen according to the National Hurricane Center. Just about landfall is forecasted to strengthen to almost hurricane, 65 mile per hour wind. Okay. However, as soon as that happens, it's already inland.
Yeah.
Which means that it will begin the weakening process as soon as it hits the land, because obviously interaction.
Yeah.
Here in the northern part of Belize, the more north you are, obviously, the more wind you will get. That is the reason why there are only tropical storm warnings from the Belize city to the northern border. Closer to the northern border, closer to Chetumal, is where you'll have more wind. Areas like Sarteneja, areas like Consejo and those areas,
Upper Bank,
will have more wind than us. And I'm not telling you that these are going to be strong winds. They're going to be winds perhaps 35, 40 miles, or maybe up to 50 in those areas, depending on where exactly it passes, the eye passes, and where the bulk of the clouds are relative to the center, because sometimes you have these bands of rain that are not disassociated, but are not joined to the eye wall. So it depends. You have these huge blotches that are circling around the eye wall, but and these could be huge. These could be among the ones that carry the most rain, but it depends. Like I said, it circles, and it depends on where it passes at exactly the moment when it passes. So relative to that, it could be that maybe areas like Orinjua get little rain, and it could be areas like Sarteneja get the bulk of rain. But we don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. So we're very importantly, we're asking you to please keep tuned to the weather reports, and don't listen to rumors. I repeat, do not listen to rumors. If you don't understand something, call us or call somebody who you think is in the know. But que va a venir sobre Orinjua, que va a venir sobre... No lo creas. Consigue la información simplemente de tu estación de radio, de tu televisión, de tu televisor, o de alguien que sepa algo de este fenómeno. Como te digo, no es huracán, gracias a Dios. Es simplemente una tormenta que está desarrollándose frente de nosotros, y lo bueno es que quizás va a pasar, y va a pasar rápidamente. Ya mañana por la noche ya habría pasado todo, y quizás con unas cuantas lluvias, un poquito de viento. Como digo, más al norte vamos a conseguir más viento y más lluvia, pero es probable que nosotros aquí también consigamos bastante lluvia. Probable, porque estas bandas que están circulando alrededor que pudieran traer bastante lluvia.
All right, so people in respect of that, if the managing authorities of the school administrators and teachers, you never get this message, you are hereby informed of the postponement of professional development workshop, which was scheduled for today for Orange Walk and Corozal district. This postponement comes in result of the tropical storm watch that is presently in effect for these districts. Information regarding the date for the rescheduled workshop will be shared as soon as possible. This was after CPD workshop for the Belize, Orange Walk, and Corozal. It's something when it has to education.
I imagine that school will continue unaffected this morning. I imagine the school will continue unaffected this morning, and perhaps until things get a little bit more rainy, that they may decide. But at the moment, there is classes.
Yeah, well, we don't have much classes right now, and it's probably some summer
classes,
no?
Right?
Yeah, so no announcement has came that way. Mm-hmm. So, like you rightly say, we believe it will continue normal. But people might say sun is shine today and the place look bright, and I said, nothing to come. But it's forecast that it's going to be touching down tonight, tomorrow morning, Emmanuel?
Tonight. Into the wee hours, into Tuesday morning, and forgive me for doing this at this hour, but my computer just suddenly, the battery suddenly went dead.
Computer.
No, it's just It's just that it doesn't have the connection for the battery. But as soon as I get this back up, I'll give you the latest news on that. But we don't want to make one big deal off of this because it's really not a big deal. Hablando la neta. No es como si fuera un huracán, no es nada por el estilo, simplemente es una tormenta. Y es en nuestro deseo de mantenerles informados que les decimos todo esto, ¿ok? Si es una tormenta tropical, al momento tiene vientos de como 45 millas por hora, pero está puesto para ya para la noche tener vientos en exceso de 60 millas por hora, porque como leí en inglés hace ratos, el shear, es más, los vientos que estaban deteniendo la intensificación, tan de repente ya no existen, no van a estar en el lugar, perdón, y luego va a intensificar, pero no va a intensificar suficientemente a volverse huracán, porque tan pronto empieza a intensificar, ya está sobre la tierra, al norte de Chetumal. Yo creo que va a ser por el área de Mahahual, un poco más arriba ahí, pero nosotros vamos a conseguir un vientecito que otro, pero es muy probable que tengamos mucha lluvia. Vientecitos 20, 25, 30 millas por hora, dependiendo, como dije, por las bandas estas que muchas veces no están completamente en unión con el centro. No sé si lo dije bien. Por lo general ves un huracán y le ves el ojo claramente discernible. Entonces alrededor de eso ves mucha nube y eso es, y más oscuro, quiere decir que más frías, más poderosas están, más cargadas están. Sin embargo, ves que tan de repente hay una banda que está también circulando por aquí de abajo, pero es muy probable que esa banda de lluvia te traiga mucha lluvia. Es muy probable, posible más bien, de que esto suceda y que áreas que como Orange Rock puedan conseguir cantidad de lluvia y otras áreas más cercas al ojo no consigan tanto, dependiendo en la posición de estas bandas. Pero al momento nada de que estar espantado. Sí, lo que veo muy posible, compañeros, y hasta muy probable, es que como va a estar afectando la área de México, de donde conseguimos nuestra electricidad, es muy probable que tengamos periodos cuando se vaya la corriente en su totalidad y que pasemos por momentos de oscuridad. Así que yo les sugiero que consigan esos flashlights, ¿ok? Que consigan sus velas. No dejarlos prendidos toda la noche que te vas a dormir porque te vas a encender tu casa, por favor, ¿ok? Pero también si es que tienes un radito transistor ahí, también te lo sugiero porque si se va la corriente, se va el internet, se va el cable, todo. ¿Ok? Consigue tus pilas, consigue tus baterías, tus pilas. Prepárate, ¿ok? Porque, como te digo, nunca sabes con esta tormenta que tan de repente venga más al sur y ya luego tenemos una tormenta sobre nosotros sin saberlo.
That's right, because coming in this area it could get stronger when it come, but so I just want to tell them people out there, so if we make one do no washing today, washing and dry on the clothes, and take care of our pets, make sure they're all right, and you have to lock them up, because you don't want them running around the place, so you can't take care of them. But right now, as it is, folks, there's no alert for make you go spend a lot of money on plywood up your house. At the moment.
Not at all. There's no necessity for it.
Yeah, so you don't really have to deal with that right now.
It's not a hurricane, and secondly, it does not have the breeze, the wind. It may be 45, and that some people blow harder on that.
I know. But you see how the parts stand. Last year, this time, like a week ago, is when Earl hit Belize. And you see right now, in at the same time, this storm will look for come our way again, right in August. You know, so we just.
Well, eyesight coming from last week.
Oh yeah.
Eyesight coming from last week, but and I knew that it was, you know, the National Hurricane Center has very good forecasting abilities, and they were forecasting it to go, you know, north of the border. But there was only so much. There's only so much that I can share anticipatedly, because I don't want people. Oh, que Manuel dijo que va a venir tu huracán la otra semana. No, no es cierto eso. No quiero que nadie piense y diga eso.
Understand it's already staying dark outside. Somebody just sent one text. It's starting to get bleaky already.
And it's gonna get bleaky.
But you see, from one year to the next, you gotta find you know, you deal with the alphabet, you gotta find E to F, you know.
Yes.
From Earl to Franklin.
Yes, yes.
You understand? And we got some more reports coming up, folks, but we will take a break. And then when we come back, we got some more interesting message, including a new mayoral candidate for Orange Walk. So we'll take a break and be right back.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Busta. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Busta. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Busta.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Belkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms, another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
And welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show when it's exactly 10 minutes before 8 o'clock. Aquí dándoles el resumen de las noticias, compañeros, y no para tratar de meterle miedo exagerado a nadie, un tantito de miedo, sí, un poquito de, no de miedo, pero de preocupación, es más. Porque pues uno nunca sabe con tormentas qué dirección van a tomar, y muchas veces, aunque podemos decir de que la capacidad de la gente ahí en el del National Met Service, del National Hurricane Center, es buenísimo, tanto al punto de que últimamente están tan acertados en su pronóstico que pues el huracán ni se va ni para aquí ni para allá, tiene que seguir, cómicamente lo estoy diciendo, obviamente tiene que seguir la ruta prescrita. Pero compañeros, hay ciertos huracanes, tormentas que tienen su mente propia, que dicen, aquí hablando en chiste, obviamente.
But serious. The way they mention it, they might sound like joke, but it's not joke, it's serious.
It's serious. Mitch fue puesto para ir para el norte, y dijo, no, yo no voy al norte, yo voy al sur. Y las cosas de que todas las condiciones estaban puestas en lugar para que fuese al norte, y no lo hizo. ¿Por qué no lo hizo? ¿Será que nuestra capacidad de poder leer las condiciones o poder predecir no estaban tan buenos entonces como son ahora? ¿O será que quizás hubo algo que causó que fuera al sur? En este caso, compañeros, este bendito, por no decir otra palabra, tormenta tropical ya está justo frente de nosotros y está puesto para venir sobre la península de Yucatán y cruzar, por decir, al norte de Chetumal, área de Mahahual o un poco más para arriba, ¿ok? Pero compañeros, dependiendo en cómo va logrando más fuerza, entonces eso va a determinar cuánto viento y cuánta lluvia tenemos.
Yeah.
Pero está yendo aproximadamente, los últimos reportes que está viniendo, si es que me permites, está viniendo y está cruzando, si me permites tantito, permíteme tantito, por favor, te pido disculpas, benditas cosas, que actualmente tiene vientos de 50 millas por hora, y está moviéndose al oeste, noroeste, west-northwestward, ¿ok? A 13 millas por hora. Eso quiere decir de que no va a durar sobre nosotros por mucho tiempo. Si estuviese viniendo a 3 millas por hora, fuese completamente diferente, compañeros. Pero 13 millas por hora indica de que en un par de horas, 3 horas, ya pasó y se fue. Se espera de como las 2 de la mañana va a estar entrando a, es más, el ojo debe estar tocando la costa entre las 12 y las 2 de la mañana. Y entonces cuando se supone se va a sentir un poquito más de viento. Aquí quizás 30 millas por hora, 40 millas por hora máximo, ¿ok? No va a ser nada igual al último huracán, esto va a ser mucho menos. Pero las lluvias, compañeros, las lluvias es lo que pudiera causar inundaciones.
So, we know many people got a lot of needs to go to Chetumal. Some need to go see doctor, some need to go for some special appointments.
Te consigo que no vayas.
If you need to go this week, go today and come back early. Try to go today and come back early.
I wouldn't even tell them come go today.
Well, wait till after the storm. But talking about all this, Emmanuel, somebody sent me a text and he said, flooding in the dark about flooding. He said people need to start cleaning drains. Blackwater area drains clog up with trees. They say BL cut and throw it there.
I don't think so. I don't know if that is true. If BL just simply cut it and throw it in the drains. I'm hoping that is not true because it's not. I don't know if it's BL or contractors on behalf of BL.
Yeah, because they usually.
Okay, if it's a BL truck that was there, then shame on BL.
Yeah, if that is so. But then, Emmanuel, both of us were asking the people to start to clean up the drain, and if they have big companies to do this, you know, out the order.
Yeah, but we're quick to notice when BL does it, but when at the same time, you know what happens is that, yes, Iran, if BL did that, and we're calling you out that, hey, this, that are the time we need to have garbage in the drains.
Well, no,
because in particular,
yeah, worse now.
Worse now.
Yeah.
So we're asking that some effort is made this morning to clear that out as soon as possible.
If you show it, they go pick it up.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Well, we are monitoring.
And also other areas. Other areas. I don't know, like areas where you live. Are your drains clogged up?
You got no drain there. Water does run.
Water does run.
Yeah,
okay.
But you said that the pan run down, right?
Okay.
So
all
the
right.
water does run, no drain, not there. But people in the neighborhood, they keep their place clean, so we're good.
Okay.
You know.
So also in terms of the other areas in the Blackwater area where notoriously prone to flooding and so forth, please begin to clean your drains and the areas that may cause problems. Please.
And the thing is that we got good drains, man.
No, because yo no lo hice, yo no lo dejé ahí, pues al final del día tú vas a ser el sufrido. Así que hay que tomar una actitud completamente diferente. No porque yo no lo hice, lo voy a dejar ahí.
Yeah, it's better to be cleaning the drains today than being out there tomorrow cleaning them when the rain is here. So let's get it done today. Emmanuel, so we'll continue monitoring that situation. I'm sure before we leave this morning, there will be a next advisory from NEMA, but you got it straight by your connection. So before we left 9 o'clock, and if any other development before then we'll continue that, no? Emmanuel, last week, right here in Orange Walk in the Union Town area on San Andres Street, a young girl was knocked down and left there. It was a hit and run. Up to now, I'm not sure if they get anybody yet, but she is at the KHMH and we understand that she's not doing good. From right here in the Union Town area, and I understand it happened not too far from her house. And if anybody know, we're asking you to come up and, you know, say who it is, and if that you out there, man, you're not supposed to be afraid, not supposed to be a coward, because if that happen, then you're supposed to come forward and say that you can't hide from them things. It doesn't make sense. Just like last night, we understand right here on the Philip Golston Highway, there was a next hit and run where a young lady lost her life. They just hit and continue through. And there are things that happen, but up on one another, and it not really sound good, because the people life you they deal with. Belize City, they find a taxi man in a car dead. Taxi man, they find a car dead. Also, Emmanuel, big fire at Belize City over the weekend. I don't know exactly like which street, but we understand like up to like 17 people stay homeless.
How many houses burnt up?
I think it was like 6 to 8.
Where at exactly?
I'm not sure exactly where I said it, but I understand an 18-month baby lost his life, his or her life, in that fire as well.
Wow, you know something I knew about the previous pieces of news that you were saying, but I did not know about the fire.
Yeah, the fire by that happened at the city. Yeah, so praises again, Emmanuel.
I'm not really laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else.
Yeah, what else we could do than praises, pa? You know, people live in conditions and so, and they don't know when they were sparks together, or that would cause it. And they had a fire with some people, women in a carnival group, and they claim it was arson. We don't know if that's so, but they claim it was arson. And if this one, that the same men, and if people think about doing things, want to stop doing things, because that's not correct, man. That is not right. So, a taxi driver found dead in his car. Fire in Belize City. 18-month baby passed away. The Union Town hit and run happened last week, and our next hit and run happened last night.
But tell me some news about the elderly man who was found dead.
Well, I understand that they have 2 persons in question.
Because it was on the news on Friday, but very scathing reports.
And that's right here in Orange Walk, Union Town area, San Esteban Street.
Exactly so.
An elder person by the name of Elder Leon. Somebody may call me, ask me if Leon dead.
Gregorio de Leon.
Yeah.
Yes. He's 85 years old, and he was murdered in his home. Murdered. If he was murdered, that means that the murderer is still at large.
You talk
because
about
you said there are 2 people held?
I understand they have 2 persons in question.
In question, but no, there's no evidence against it.
Just, you know when the thing that happened, how that go?
It says it appears to be some sort of robbery. The police are looking at all angles at the moment. Presently, we have 2 persons detained for questioning. That is Inspector Jose Mendez. We're following, we understand Mr. Leon had a substantial amount in his house. This is something that police are substantial amount of money. Wow. He says we're following that info up to present. We haven't ascertained that. The police are still at the scene. They're still looking. Manual strangulation. He was actually strangled to death. Asphyxiated.
That was Friday, right?
Yes. Sorry situation. Two elderly people have been killed here in Orange Walk District. Pablo Paul and Gregorio de Leon.
Pablo Paul is from Agaspine Ridge, right?
Yes, that's the one who was killed. I remember that man quite well, actually. Calmadito el señor. Nunca le causa problema a nadie. Y aquí es cuando queremos ver que la policía actualmente nos dé resultados de qué es lo que sucedió, quién es la persona que asesinó, porque si no, la gente pierde confianza en la capacidad. Y luego dice, puff, ¿para qué tenemos policías? ¿Ya me entiendes?
Yeah. Shooting.
So you had a hit and run.
Yeah, we had a hit and run. We had a hit and run last night. But we had one near the Orange Walk last week too. The legal stay right on the street there in the Union Town area. Until somebody see and recognize her. And I believe that they got tell the peer ma that they right there so. And they pick up the legal and then we had to carry a KHMH because it get hurt bad. And we understand that up to last week, he never made it do good. And right in a town, when hit and run, you know, Emmanuel, right in a town, right front of the area by where they don't live by, that is San Andres Street, right? Sorry, yeah, and that happened. And then the next one happened last night, when a young lady lose her life too. Hit and run, that's on the Philip Coulson Highway. So people were saying it was around Cookie Tree area, but I don't know because what happened is they lived in Carmelita. I believe her mom is from Carmelita, but her dad is from Cookie Tree. You know, I don't know if they moved to Cookie Tree or what was the situation, or people just speculate, okay, he part of a Cookie Tree, so they say Cookie Tree cut off. So I don't really know if they're wrong that era or the Carmelita, but it happened. You know, and they just hit and run and left the girl
there. These things, you know, they bother you. ¿Cómo es de que podemos tener tan de repente tanta actividad de hit and run? ¿Cómo es que puedo golpear a alguien y dejarlo ahí?
How can you live with that?
¿Cómo es que puedo golpear a alguien y dejarlo ahí? ¿Qué sucede? ¿El miedo? El miedo es que toma lo mejor de mí. Prefiero entonces pelarme y correr y conseguir el beneficio, por decir, de que nadie sepa quién atropelló a quien sea. Por las dudas la persona muere, pues tú quedas en tu casa encerradito, viviendo en miedo y en pavor de que algún día alguien te venga a apuntar el dedo. Pero ¿qué es lo correcto para hacer? Es obviamente parar y dar ayuda, rendir ayuda, ¿ok? Y de una forma u otra, créeme de que te va a salir bien las cosas. Pero compañeros, cuando te pelas, te corres y tan de repente te pones invisible, que nadie sabe quién es el golpeó y tú estás ahí con la conciencia de que tú fuiste. ¿Cómo puedes vivir con eso? ¿Cómo puedes vivir con eso?
You know, when the things happen, you see the family members, they come out on the news, then they cry in a hurt, and they ask the people, you know, please come forward. How you could sit down right there so and watch that, and man, you got that guilt by you, and you just sit down there and they go through with that. It's tough.
Y aquí vamos a intelectualizar un poquito. Pero muchas veces dice, pero tan de repente a esa misma persona que se supone ha sido una persona buena, una persona que... Estamos hablando de la persona que atropelló a la persona, quien sea. Y los vecinos dicen, no, él ha sido una persona buena. Entonces de repente, ¡bam!, algo malo le sucede a la persona. Entonces dices, pero ¿cómo cosas malas le suceden a personas tan buenas? ¿Okay? Y solo él sabe contestar esa pregunta. ¿Por qué te digo esto? Porque la vida te cobra las facturas, compañeros.
And if you knock somebody, you have to know.
La vida te cobra las facturas. No creas que puedes haber hecho dañole a alguien y tan de repente pasa 1 año, 2 años, 3 años, y ya, quedó todo bien. Tomas a veces 20 años, pero te lo cobra. La vida te lo cobra. Y de eso te lo garantizo.
Yeah, so we hope to hear more on that. It's 8 minutes after 8 o'clock, folks. This is the Sugar City Morning Show, and we're coming to you live from Orange Walk. And this is the last month when it comes to transfers of vote. I was hearing some rules, some guidelines that you need to reside a resident 2 months. 2 months before you can transfer. So if you transfer right in August, you may have to live at a place June and July. so you're eligible to transfer legally 2 months prior to your transfer.
That you are eligible to transfer.
Right. Yeah, you should be living in that area for 2 months. So if you are transfer right in August, you're supposed to live at that place legally June and July. That give you 2 months. Then you could transfer. But we know them things there not happen because all parties they try to pull out as much people and get much people in the area so that when the election come, they could go vote for them, they could get them vote, no? That's why you rightly mentioned last week that the party, while you were calling on the UDP, make sure that they look out and say who they register if them people live there. Because people they register, I know they have people they register, I can't call name, but they got people they register in a town and they don't live in a town. And then they transfer and they don't live in a town, but they find one spot to put there. That's why I wanted me to talk about the re-registration. When I talk about the re-registration, that thing there will cause one lot of ups and downs because I hear some people talk that they got some open lot that Belize City where 40 or 50 people registered at that open lot and no building none there. They got some spots on street where they ain't got no kind of name, but people register there.
And we're not only calling out one party for that.
It's across the board.
Across the board, because both parties use that.
Yeah. So we probably take a break, but I got a request here going out this morning. A happy birthday to Edita Navarro. Hope that you enjoy your day and may you have many, many more comes to you from your husband and kids. So, Edita Navarro, good morning, felicidades, happy birthday to you. So, on that note, Emmanuel,
we'll take a break and we'll be right back. Ya se reparó mi computadora, así que está listo.
I love my Digicel 4G LTE data. Between work and school, I have to multitask to keep up. When I'm on the move, I have everything I need no matter where I go. Whether it's research for school, emails for work, or Facebook, Snapchat, and YouTube while on those long bus rides, Digicel 4G LTE got me covered. Digicel 4G LTE's nationwide coverage is exactly what I need to get me where I'm going. They're truly the bigger, better network.
I'm about to hit you with the work, boy.
The bigger, better network. Digicel.
Northern Medical Specialty Plaza has been offering excellent health services since its inception in 2000. Today you can enjoy a wide range of medical services through our experienced doctors and dedicated friendly staff. No need to go to Belize City or Chetumal. Introducing our new state-of-the-art CT scan 16 slice, now available at Northern Medical Specialty Plaza in high-definition technology, computerized tomography. Also available, ultrasound 4D scan, which shows moving 3D images of your baby. We also provide services such as mammograms, X-ray, clean and safe nursery, certified pharmacist, operating facilities, our 24 hours emergency and hospitalization, high technology research facilities. Our motto has always been to serve our community with compassion, quality, and affordable medical services. Specialists devoted to serve you. Visit us today at Arcade Drive in Orange Rock Town or call us at 302-3708. Northern Medical Specialty Plaza. Your health is our priority.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Get serious. Get bopped.
first two phases of the Hummingbird Highway Rehabilitation Project from the Belmopon Roundabout Junction to Saboon Bridge and Alta Vista Bridge to Dangriga Town has already made a remarkable difference for commuters and residents alike. These first two phases are a $16.5 million investment by the government of Belize. Under this project, the highway is being rehabilitated through improvement of the road pavement to create a safer environment for the public. Improvements, especially in the areas that pose a high risk to motorists, include the introduction of paved road shoulders, high visibility line markings, reflective road studs, bus laybys, and other features that will bring the entire road segment in line with internationally recognized standards. Additionally, the replacement of the existing single-lane bridges will reduce road user risks. These improvements will increase economic, tourism, and agricultural opportunities, further encouraging the social development of Belize, particularly in the south. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Man, this 4G LTE really got me confused. Can you figure out how to buy my data?
Yeah, I know, right? And mine need to work as fast as I may expect it.
Man, listen guys, there's nothing complicated about Digicel 4G LTE. In fact, Digicel just made it easier to buy data. All you need to do is send a text message to 400. And in the body of the text, type the amount of data you'd like to buy. That's all. And you, focus your phone. You'd never get 4G LTE from this 2G bucket. You also need to have an APN. Why go down to a BTL office and get yourself a Digicel 4G LTE capable device. And until then, you will feel the rush.
Now who is Balia by?
Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own?
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 17 minutes after 8 o'clock. And we don't talk about, when did the storm name? I even forgot the name already.
Franklin.
Oh, Franklin. Franklin?
You the chill right now? Really?
Franklin the chill. Franklin now ain't been no lot of trouble for us. And Gelly breeze, you know, but like I said, people blow harder. But, Checky, then a little while ago, and I had to work up to this thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Try dig me out.
Working up to this, that, and now is the time when we have already spoken about the accidents, but make we talk politics now, for God's sake. In each way, we talk politics.
By you talk politics, you look for going to boxing, you know, because I just see what he boxing pan. You never see a boxing. Just Morris on the bop. Morris, you got some bop on.
Know what he talking.
Like all the boxing there, I see like one big ants. The back will work right now, but no, but Emmanuel, it's important for us to keep the general public alert, and of course, I'm sure that you will touch on that Franklin storm before we close this morning, so people could know where we're at that time, no? But
you're supposed to have some news in regards to a mayoral candidate for the United Democratic Party. And ladies and gentlemen, he is no stranger to politics, and he is no stranger to the position of mayor. And we're talking here, Mr. Philip de la Fuente.
Mr. Philip de la
You know,
Fuente.
I have heard on a previous occasion that yes, he was running, and then after that, nah, you know they run. And then after that, yes, he's and then nah, you know they run. Is it true that he is running?
I get it from the reliable source.
From the horse's mouth?
That yes, Philip de la Fuente is the new mayoral candidate for the United Democratic Party in the March 7th, 2018 municipal election right here in Orange Walk. Philip has served as a councillor in the first term with Rave. Then Philip stepped up and he ran for mayor, and he won as mayor, and then he abstained his running after that. He never did run after that, but we can remember what we can remember about Philip was all the equipments that came into the hands of the Orange Walk Town Council. If we can remember that at that time, I don't know what was his leverage when it comes to voting, how much he may get, how popular was he on that slate, but I know my friend right there, so he always got anything to pull it up and make we see where we're there, because we're moving to a new era at this time.
Do you have any knowledge of people who are running up for town council rather than just the mayoral candidate?
Well, I have some of the names, but I'm not privileged to
share that at this moment.
Without their permission.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
But is it a full slate?
I understand they have a full slate already.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, but you know, the one with Philip, I can confirm that, unless it changed from weekend until today, no? But if I was...
When do you expect an official declaration from the United Democratic Party, an official release presenting their slate?
Well, I believe by
end of the week?
By the end of the week, we might hear that. I hope they don't say that the storm keep them back. You know, because you know how it go. Because we understand that the People's United Party, they will be having their official presentation of their candidates.
When?
This is supposed to be 12 and 7 or how much?
19?
I think it's on the 20th, which is a Sunday. They will be having their official presentation. And I think no convention there and that, you know. What is Philip's status there?
Well, actually,
Philip did not
run the last municipal elections.
I think he won in 2009.
Philip ran in the last general elections in Central.
Right.
Okay? But if we were to look at the Orange Walk municipal election results, and pardon me, but...
Yeah, he won in 2006 as a councillor and in 2009 as a mayor. So from 2006, that was the first time when the UDP won with Rave, but Philip was running mate just as a councillor those times.
Let me tell you that it was a very tight race. Well, it's not as if I'm telling you any news. Everybody knows that it was a very tight race here in Orange Walk. It was the tightest of the tightest, okay? Because at the end of the day, the People's United Party won with a very slight majority. And I mean slight, I mean talking less than 50 votes.
Which year are you looking at there?
I'm looking at the last last municipal election.
15.
Okay. Kevin Bernard won with 3,873 votes against Yvette Torres, who got 3,809. A difference of 64 votes. If 64 divided by 2 is 32. If 33 people would have
the other
voted
way.
differently, if 33 people would have voted, 33, ladies and gentlemen, would have voted differently, Yvette would have won and Kevin would have lost.
Yeah, but it's valid even if that one vote, it's valid.
But I'm just putting this in perspective, okay? Because it was so close. It was so close that out of the remaining 6 councillors, 4 of them turned out being from the People's United Party, and 2 of them from the United Democratic Party. And the 2 from the United Democratic Party, namely Chantel Casimiro and Luigi Gomez, and in particular Chantel, who won with 3,943 votes, was sufficient to oust Jose Joe Urbina and Gian Bibbs Vasquez from the PUP slate. Now, the difference between 39-43 and per se, Chantel garnered more votes than Kevin Bernard, who got 3,873 votes. So 3,943 people voted for Chantal, and 3,873 people voted for Kevin Bernard. I know that this is a different race.
Yeah, because the mayor won ahead
But
to
the
head.
mayoral candidate is is one race. You vote for either one or the other, and in the candidates you vote for either. 6 out of 12. Out of 12, yes. So, 39-49. Ian Cal had 39-49. 6 more votes than Chantel. It was very close, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close. Now,
What was the turnout of that vote in there, man, and the percentage that came out?
percentage, Orange Walk has always had good turnout. Percentage of number of used ballots, number of ballots cast. Percentage of ballots cast, 68%, 68.1% of ballots cast. So, which means that 68. No, I do believe that when it comes to this election, people have different views as to how the dissatisfaction or how the indifference of some people with the ruling party, whoever that may be, how that affects the turnout for the elections. Some of them say, oh, it's going to be a low turnout because of the dissatisfaction with the ruling party, whoever that may be. Or it turns out that because the ruling party is a ruling party and has within its hold, within reach, certain mechanisms to get the people out, the machinery to get the people out, because it's the ruling party, then sometimes we see, and it all depends on the work that the political parties do to get them out. You know what I mean? If you try hard to get them out and then you do it, you have a high turnout. But generally, left to their own devices, the people generally it will be below 68%.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what the Phillips status?
Okay. Let's go back to, if you permit me here, let me see if I can get general elections. And vamos a ver Central. Because that's where if I'm not mistaken, that is where
he ran in Central.
He
Contest,
ran,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Official results 2015. Tantas cosas. Download now. Okay. Okay, it's downloading. Okay. 4th of November 2015. The miracle of technology.
So, excuse me, so we had municipal elections in 2015 and general election in 2015 as well, huh?
Of course, yes, we did. Okay. So we have Orange Walk Central, John Brisenu, PUP, 2,710 votes. He got 52.12% of the
casted votes
of the votes that were cast. Denny Grijalva Cruz of the United Democratic Party received 2,087 votes. Now, that is 600 and an ad. 30 ad votes.
2,087?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do a little subtraction there.
Yeah. I want to do an addition.
No, subtract 2087 from 2710.
2710?
Okay, 677.
You got it already?
Yeah, 670, whatever it is.
So how much?
673.
How much am I Grijalva one?
2087.
2087.
That's 13 plus 10, 23. Okay, 623.
Okay.
All right. Then you have Philip de la Fuente with 343 votes. 343 votes in the Central Division.
So even if we add two of them there, it still not reach up to what John may get. Because the two of them carry at 2430.
Exactly. 2430. Okay?
Yep.
But between 2710 and 2087, let's look at it at in another angle.
Yep.
Is, like I said, 623 votes, which means that 623, 312 people. If these 312 people would have voted differently and voted for Denny Grijalva, or if let's look at 312 people, well, it may not, because we're dealing with a third entity, because I'm trying to see, how we can work this thing out. But a difference of 623 people who actually more people voted for one rather than the other. And if these people, no, it's 600 and that, but if 312 people would have voted differently, then it would have been a tie. You understand me? Rather than vote for this, you vote for that. So this one comes down and this one goes up. But when
you put the two of them together, John still?
However, yes, right. And I was trying at one point to see how Philip's participation in here made a difference. But at the end of the day, you are absolutely right. Even though you add both Philip and Denny's participation, you still end up with 2,430.
Yeah, it gives John 280.
Right.
Over
both of them. 80.
Yeah.
Right. But that's not a big margin.
No,
280.
For a big.
But we're talking here central. We're talking here central, ladies and gentlemen. Only. We're not talking north. We're not talking east. And typically, central is what gives the push for any municipal election, for the PUP to win any municipal elections here.
So when you look on it
we know it's not north.
But remember, Emmanuel, we got San Esteban in that too. So when you look on that and like 2,700 including San Esteban. Okay, because in the municipal election, you You mentioned a while ago it was 3,000 plus.
Let's look at the election results, municipal election results for 2012. You know, I hate when this comes up.
Yeah, then you go back after that, you go back to the 2006 and 2009.
Municipal elections results 2012. Vamos a ver, elections. Okay. No sé por qué razón, pero no me lo está trayendo.
Did
No
cheat
me lo
you?
está. He not cheat me correct.
Did give you a hard time?
He did give me a hard time, yes. And I don't see the reason why. 2013 Village Council, 2012.
That's the elections and boundaries website, Emmanuel?
Yes, this is. I'm looking here, election results. Municipal elections, 2012. Okay. Display full image. No, this is not what I want. Download now. Y no me lo da. No me lo da. Por alguna razón no me lo da. No sé por qué no me lo está dando. Pero election results 50 elections, general elections, past election results. Por alguna razón, perdón, no me está entrando estos resultados en el sistema. Y perdón que pues estoy aquí intentando Municipal Elections 2009. Yo creo que bueno, aquí estoy entrando. Voy a conseguir el 2009 y vamos a tenerlo en lugar.
That's when Philip ran for mayor in 2009, right?
Pardon?
2009, that was when Philip ran for mayor. Well, only one time he ran for mayor. It was 2009.
Orange Rock Town Council, 2009. De la Fuente, Philip Marvin. This happened on the 4th of March. He garnered, oh wow, 3,538 votes.
35-38?
35-38. Okay. And the person I think with the highest votes in that election was Enid with 35-53.
That's Enid.
Followed, yes, Enid Morales.
Urbina.
Followed by David Constanza with 35-51.
Oh, Dave was there too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 35-38. Now, 35-45.
What was
35 for Roselle garnered 35-45, and Josue Carvalho 35-31, and Kevin Bernard as a councillor 34-99. Now, it was a difference. It was a very small difference, ladies and gentlemen. Very small difference between 35-38 for De La Fuente Philip when he beat Ramon Monchi Cervantes, who received 33-92. And we're talking here 138 plus 8, we're talking here 146.
146. You move fast on my calculator? You addition fast on my calculator?
Of course. 146 votes that Philip garnered over Ramon Monchi Cervantes. 146. Now, will Philip be able to garner all those votes, get all these people back again? There is a distinct possibility that he can, ladies and gentlemen. Philip remains in my mind, a very popular, hands-on individually, hard-working. He is the one who is responsible for the lots of equipment that was bought by the town council. Am I right?
Yeah, under his tenure.
Under his tenure. A lot of people may say, pero a Philip ya no le tengo confianza porque Philip estuvo en esto como UDP en 2012 y luego se volteó y se metió como independiente en 2015 y ya luego ahora se está metiendo de vuelta en el UDP en 2018. Okay.
But Emmanuel said that they don't
Tenemos que escuchar que Philip dice al respecto. A ver, ¿dónde está su posición firme en esta cosa?
How much was the number he garnered there? 30, how much? 35?
35, 38.
And right now they weigh at 37, maybe they weigh at 39 now. Because last election it was like 30, 37.
Well, people
we got new registration.
We have new registrations
Yes.
and transfers and so forth. And Orange Walk is a growing community, believe me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hello. You know, I think that some interesting times ahead of us. Like I said, Philip will have to make very clear to the people who he's calling for support that he is at the end of the day a UDP. Am I right?
That's what people wonder about, you know, because when he make a run under the Green Party, I know the more tough decision at that time, but the man wanted to serve his people again. So,
can it be, however, that there was a point, like in many other people's, that that he was disenchanted, and therefore goes like, I don't want to vote. I'm not going for this one nor the other one, and I'm going to go for myself. And now he finds some sort of redemption. Can it be? We would love to hear
but
from
the thing
Philip
is that
in this regard.
The thing is that the man may left on good record. He may left on good record that the council, but then somebody they say right here. So, do we really think that Philip de la Fuente can ever manage this town after all the financial mess they left? It's Orange Walk is not asleep. I don't know what they mean by financial mess, because when Philip may come out, Orange Walk could have say all the equipments out there that was belonging to the Orange Walk Town Council. When it comes to the financing, then you don't really know about that. You know, but that's why they have the next political party.
Well, I don't know if people are. I don't know if people are that the present. Well, I know that people are aware. I'm noticing that the present town council is doing a lot of work. Hay que admitir, hay que aceptar de que están haciendo mucho trabajo.
Yeah, we're not blind.
We're not blind. La pregunta es, compañeros, ¿de dónde está viniendo todo este dinero? Esa es la pregunta. ¿Será que han hecho préstamos? ¿Será que han ido al banco a decir, mira, queremos prestar una cantidad de dinero? Because I don't think they floated the bond.
No,
or did they?
That never materialized.
That did not materialize. So can it be that they are pretty, in their own mind, confident that they're going to win the next election and that they don't have to explain anything to anybody come next election and say, we feel that we could go borrow and need $3 million, $4 million from the bank. Can it be?
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Buenos días, ¿puedo dar un comentario?
Ándale.
Bueno, yo pienso de que esta cosa ahora es algo de dinero. Sí, esta cosa es algo de dinero para el candidato. Muchas veces el candidato que corre consigue dinero, pierde o gana, hace dinero. Y eso es algo de que el comité del UDP tiene que cuidarse, porque entonces se expone a la misma clase de gasto solo por gastar. Y los que corren entonces realizan de que hay dinero para conseguir. Entonces es algo de que lastima al UDP mucho y tienen que cuidarse bastante con eso. Gracias.
Bueno, aquí tenemos una perspectiva bastante ¿cómo lo diría yo? Pero pues yo no podría decir de que estoy un 100% de acuerdo, porque yo no sé de eso. Yo no estuve ahí de almohada, y yo no estuve ahí viendo o sabiendo de que algo así sucedió. Pero tiene todo el derecho el señor para compartir su punto de vista, y él piensa de que hubo transacción.
Yep, and he's a Belizean, so he have a right to put his name on the ballot if he feels that he could win, right? He said,
¿Qué más nos dice?
This text to the radio, and I hope there are people who call. But he said, some Munoz posted that he may run, and Philip said the following: you have my support. We need independent thinkers and not that two party lines. I don't know which Munoz that. And then the next one said, who are the UDP candidates? I know of some of them, but I don't really want to mention their name as yet because I haven't seeked their permission, and I wasn't given permission. Sad. And they never tell me nothing about that, you know. I do this one for a reliable source for announce Philip candidacy as running for mayor for Orange Walk Town. You know, so as soon as the executive or the people from the party decide to release their names, then we will know. But if they give way the green light and say we could go ahead and mention it, then we will do it. We don't want to do it without.
I understand perfectly. There's a certain amount of decency attached to the whole thing. No vamos a hablar de su postulación de alguien si la persona no se ha declarado abiertamente o que no ha sido oficial su nombramiento.
But if you run, you need to make people know.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yo te digo una cosa honestamente. Yo lo dije la semana pasada y 2 semanas antes también. De que por más que ciertas personas digan que va a ser difícil que el UDP gane, que esto, lo otro, es menos difícil lo que piensas. Mucho menos difícil de lo que piensas. Y eso depende en cuánto efectivo, cuánto eficaz es los UDPs para convencer a la gente de que ellos pueden hacer mejor. Pero la gente dice, pero mira este señor aquí, el señor Kevin está trabajando, pero no sabemos de dónde viene el dinero. No sabemos de dónde viene el dinero. ¿Ok? ¿Será posible que es un préstamo? ¿Será que nos endeudaron sin saber? ¿Alguien sabe algo? ¿O será que es dinero guardado que ya tienen? ¿Qué será? ¿Se han puesto a pensar acerca de esto? Porque en todo el momento estamos hablando de esto y del otro, pero no sabemos acerca de dónde viene el dinero para hacer el trabajo que están haciendo.
Pa, we need to go for a break, but we're for a break with a big one right now. A big text come in. Not this one. I'll make you read this one because it's dedicated to you. You could look on it before you read it. But somebody send a text and they say also make the war begin. But they don't mean the war after war, but I mean the political war. I believe you could read that, pa. I will go on break with that. You couldn't care.
No, no voy a leer eso. No voy a poder leer eso. No voy a poder leer eso. Compañeros, vamos a una pausa, pero queremos que su participación, queremos que nos hables, porque como digo yo, hablando nos entendemos, pero hablando también, si tú tienes una situación con tu partido, hablando es como empieza la sanación. Vamos a esta pausa.
When we come back, the person with the text asked about the weather. When we come back, we're going to deal with the weather for close off with. So we'll take a break.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Tienes 8 cilindros. Eres adrenalina disfrazada de aleación de aluminio a 8000 revoluciones por minuto.
Así como así. ¿Será el cigüeñal?
Una limpieza de inyectores y un cambio de aceite. Vas a correr con libertad, campeón.
Los que entendemos al motor como si tuviera voz, hablamos máquina. Roche France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Ahora distribuido por German Vega & Sons. Búsquelo en su tienda favorita.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Buster. They see you and how you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run you. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
The new Belize City Civic Center is taking shape at the foot of the Balkan Bridge and is expected to be completed by December 2017. This multi-purpose mega facility will boast an air-conditioned interior with a seating capacity of 4,500, a FIBA-certified wooden main court and 3 practice courts, offices, media boxes, and multiple locker rooms. another basketball court with 24-hour access to the public, and parking for 200 vehicles. This $34 million investment highlights a new era of world-class sporting infrastructure for the entire country of Belize. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
And we're back. Entre todos los textos que hemos recibido, gracias por su participación. No podemos leer todos, porque pues hay que respetar la decencia, ¿ok? Y hay que, pues obviamente, mantener el show decente. Puchica, no encuentro las palabras a veces para decirlo, pero pero llamas, ¿ok? No hagas que yo tenga que decir lo que tú nos mandas a decir, ¿ok? Perdón. Es que algunos textos que... ¡Ay, compañeros! Pero yo respeto su punto de vista. Un 100%. Yo nunca seré el tipo de persona para decirte o cortarte el teléfono cuando estés hablando. Yo voy a hacer que tú hables.
It's your right.
Es tu derecho. Pero te pido simplemente, perdón, mantenerlo limpio y decente. Por favor. ¿Ok?
But we ready for vote.
Yes.
Ask me the question.
La pregunta, compañeros, es ¿quiénes son los otros 6 candidatos? ¿Cuándo lleguemos a saber esto? ¿Qué plataforma tendrán ellos? ¿Cuánto apoyo tendrá Philip Marvin de la Fuente? ¿Qué armas, qué munición usará contra Kevin Bernard para poder ganarle la confianza de la gente y decir, ya me cansé, yo voy a votar para Philip? Vamos a escuchar.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Hi, good morning. This is Mrs. Rayburn calling from the Department of the Environment.
Hi.
I'm following up on a quotation that I requested last week.
Just a second. They will answer the phone in the office, all right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So whenever that call comes in, then we will mute it from here, Emmanuel. That was a business call. So as soon as the manager pick up that call, then because that was live on the air.
Yes, sir.
All right. So they're on. Emmanuel, make we get off of this politics business and go into the weather. Because the almost time for we go, I will need to tell
you. You short change me, man.
What, 3 minutes?
You the short change me, man.
How you mean I short change you?
Yeah.
You got a big burrito right there. It was anyway, yeah, 3 minutes of politics then. The people are calling.
No, 3 minutes before 9 o'clock.
The people are calling for the novella too.
I know that.
We are all
wasn't even aware of the fact that it was nearly 9 o'clock.
You see, but
that means that we'll have an very interesting week here.
Yes. So
and this is when we're doing our thing because we like talking politics. You see, it's a beautiful thing when you can only sit back and analyze and see the good things and see the bad things without having to be tied in to defending anything or anybody. Okay?
And you out there, we're going to vote. Your vote count as much as mine, as much as Emmanuel won. Your vote count, so exercise your constitutional right and come out and vote for the person of your desire, what you feel, and do the things that you don't want to see in your tongue.
Exactly. Vamos a ir a Pues lo más reciente en National Hurricane Center es lo mismo que han tenido 50 miles per hour maximum sustained winds, y les quiero decir de que está puesto para quedar más fuerte durante el curso de las siguientes 12 horas, tanto así de que cuando esté las 5 o las 6 de la tarde quizás estemos viendo una tormenta de 60-65 millas por hora, posiblemente más, así que hay que ponerle el ojo al Cristo. Ahora, acaba de pasar, creo que puso uno de mis compañeros unos postings en Facebook poniendo de que en la ruta de la tormenta, según este gobierno, según ese gobierno o esa nación, será más sur que norte, lo cual pondría que la tormenta pasaría sobre el interior del país, pero no le voy a poner mucho caso a eso hasta no escuchar más información de National Hurricane Center, que es la autoridad cuando se trata de trayectoria y fuerza de huracanes, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Compañeros, ¿qué les digo? Hoy no va a ser gran cosa, te aseguro que no va a ser gran cosa, pero sí te aseguro que vamos a tener mucha lluvia, un poquito de viento, depende, como digo, dónde termina estando la trayectoria, la ruta final. Puede ser que cambie hoy por la tarde, que sea más sur que norte. Entonces, eso indicaría que nosotros, aquí en el norte, tendríamos más viento y más lluvia. Pero aún así fuese, no estamos hablando de un huracán, estamos hablando de tormenta tropical. ¿Y cuántos no hemos pasado por ello? Y muchas veces nos ponemos a hacer tantas cosas y nada más un vientecito. Como digo, mucha gente sopla más fuerte. Al final del día, compañeros, no les quiero decir de que no se deben de preparar. Quiero decirles de que hay que ponerle máxima atención a esto. ¿Por qué? Con huracanes, tormentas, uno nunca sabe. Siempre he dicho que cuando los tormentas se ponen aquí enfrente de Belice, se quedan todos erráticos. Ganan fuerza, pero se ponen todos erráticos y no saben dónde ir. Es muy probable que hasta venga sobre el país de Belice. No lo sabemos. Así que el punto es prepararse. Comprar tus pilas, tus baterías, como decimos aquí.
Flashlight.
Comprar tu foco, tu flashlight. ¿Ok? What is flashlight in Spanish? Lo que sea.
What?
Lo que sea. ¿Ok? Lo que sea. Tu lámpara esa. ¿Ok? Y también, compañeros, es muy probable que se vaya la corriente. Así que saca agua. ¿Ok? Compra tus velas, tu veladora. Con cuidado usándolo. O si quieres, cómprate el gas para tu lámpara esa que tienes, lámpara de para huracán. Consíguete un radito transistor ahí de esos viejitos que siempre funcionan, porque si se va la corriente y hay cambio de ruta de huracán, de tormenta, y no sabes nada, te vas a quedar a la merced de Dios.
No can't depend on Facebook because the current go, then you're not gonna know communication.
Well, if you have internet in your phone and your provider is you on your phone and it's on signal on air, then obviously you will still be maintained. But if it goes all the way down to Belize, if the blackout extends all the way to Belize City or throughout the country, because Mexico is a provider of electricity to the country of Belize. So BL might have to do some quick changeovers in the case of having a blackout from Mexico.
You have to crank up the Moyohon.
I have to crank up Moyohon.
But then with the internet one, that's, you rightly say if they have it on their phone. Because I know people buy data, but if you just have it home with your router and the electricity then you know, got no kind of service.
You won't have any kind of
So you can't depend on that. So Emmanuel rightly say, get your Lee radio, put in your battery, and try stay away from the candles if
A ese
possible.
punto no les estoy diciendo que se vayan a comprar agua y que se vayan a comprar esto y compren... si vives en el norte por Corozal, Sarteja, quizás. Pero aquí vamos a esperar ver la trayectoria, compañeros. No quiero que me malentiendan. Vamos a esperar hasta mediodía, un poco luego de mediodía, para ver dónde va esta bendita cosa. Si va más al norte, pues. Pero si viene más al sur y se queda más fuerte, entonces hay que reaccionar y rápidamente. Con eso, compañeros, les recuerdo de que este show se repite por la noche. Dios nos permite, estaremos aquí mañana temprano a la misma hora. No lo sé. Pero, si tenemos electricidad, aquí estaremos, compañeros. Y también cuídense mucho, prepárense. Ya saben que cuando Manuel les dice que hagan su plan aquí, no es por nada que se lo digo, simplemente para su propio bien. Así que, Chequi, nos despedimos con esto.
Yes, you got a vehicle, if you could drop only $10 or only $20 gas in there, you could do that as well. So on that note, we certainly like to thank you all who tuned in this morning. Thanks to Raheem and Morris, and to all you faithful viewers out there, to all the different cable operators over the country of Belize. Thank you all so much for always having us up. To our Facebook viewers, our callers, our texters, good morning to you all. Have yourself a wonderful day. And don't forget, we got the 10 to 12 music show coming up. Then Friday we'll be having the Grand Universal Radio Grand Kids Karaoke Show right here live on the station. So my name is Robert Cheque Usher.
My name is Emmanuel. Cuídense mucho.
And we say hasta mañana.
Until we meet again. Vamos a tomar rápidamente.
Take it. Hello, good morning.
Hi, can I be off the air?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, so we will be, just hold the line, all right? Okay. Yeah, so we'd like to thank you all, and we will be wrapping up Emmanuel, but you know it's going to be a great day, I believe, for many people, and not too great for others. Because we mentioned this morning about the fire in Belize City, and also we mentioned about the hit and run, the taxi man that was found in his vehicle. And I understand they had some mishap with some motorcycles, but on that note, let's go, because then people send more text and they say, NOVELA, please.
Se cuidan mucho.